how you think about, you have to go for like what's not accepted.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
So you're looking beyond like what's culturally acceptable or whatever. So you're going
beyond that, but in a way, it's good to study that. Because in a way, it's good to be anti that.
Yeah, because more than anything, because being anti, you're allowing concepts and paradigms and things like that to change, correct?
To change.
Yeah. So you're more or less forcing or making room for change, which is cool. That's cool. I'm digging that, man.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like what I don't even accept this in a way, but I accept it on an approach that is different.
Yeah, that is different in its.
I don't accept it in its time, but I accept it for its future.
Yeah.
And if you accept something for its future, then that means that you're experimenting.
Absolutely.
People don't agree with this right here, but they will agree. They will agree with it at first sight, but they won't understand it.
Right.
But 2 years from now, if they see more shows by different artists from this, then they're gonna understand it. They're gonna be like, oh well, I seen this first from this one dude.
Right. Now, are you gonna be at the one on the 16th?
No, I'm gonna be. They're doing another one in January.
Okay.
Do that. It's just I was almost about to be in there, but I turned it down.
Okay.
It's all about like
timing.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That's good.
Timing. Like I'd rather work for something a year ahead than a week ahead.
True. Now, what's your name now?
Rakeyn Bailey.
Rakeyn Bailey?
Yeah.
I like that, man. That's good, man. I'm gonna look
you
out.
call me King, like
King Bailey?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
King Bailey, cool.
But like it's a lot to this, and it's a lot that came. Like I used to do paintings. Last show, the first show of this, I put in paintings.
Right.
But this is digital art.
Yeah.
I feel like,
which I'm learning to appreciate that. You know, like Leo. That's all that he does. And when when him and Mike were living together, of course, I'd be over there all the time. And I'd see Leo working out on his big old tablet. And it's like, man, he's doing the doggone thing.
No,
man.
Leo is really tight. Like I actually talked to him, and I was like, you gotta really like think about as far as like technology as an evolution.
Yeah.
And competing with it.
Yeah, and see that's the thing, and that's because like a year ago, 2 years ago, I couldn't really appreciate all of this. But now, but it's like I don't understand. Yeah, I don't understand, and I didn't understand it. That was the thing. But now I have a little bit of a connection to it because my son does it.
Yeah.
I've seen more of the art. Yeah, Michael's my son.
Oh, Mike's. Oh,
yeah, Michael's my son.
See,
yeah.
Mike, man, I see Mike is really tight because he's up to date. Like I like to call this art like underground art.
Yeah.
But underground art is like a form that's like that's not. When you think about underground, you think of something that's not appreciative at first.
Yeah.
But
or it's not recognized more than anything. Yeah.
It's not recognized, but it gets bigger.
Absolutely.
Down the line.
So there's going to be a swelling for this type of art.
There's going to be a swelling.
Right.
That's what I love about the show is that it's artists that people don't recognize. They're so fresh.
Right.
They're so brand new that it's just like different to the eye. That people came in here looking for paintings, like hand painted objects.
Right.
But
they got
we're all about that challenge, you know?
Yeah.
Like
now,
we can do that.
Now let me ask you this: as far as like the art and everything, it's like obviously you know some people that have kind of been at the point where you are with your art and your ability and what you're able to put out.
Right.
Do you know of anybody who was at that point and now they're bigger, they're more accepted, so to speak, and they're out there doing their thing more than because
itself?
Yeah, because obviously you're at the kind of like at the beginning of your career with this.
I really don't know. It's all in here, man.
Absolutely. That's good though. That's good though. That's good though, because the thing is, I mean, more than anything, at this point, you're going in like uncharted territory, because you don't know who's been there.
I don't know who's
but
been
you
there.
know that there's something there, and you're trying to obtain it. You're reaching out for that brass ring.
Right.
You're reaching out for it, trying to make it happen.
Trying to make it happen, man.
That's nice. That's nice.
The thing is, you gotta force people to like appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Well, I think like that's really interesting. Like that's what all today's artists, they're so vulnerable.
Yeah.
If you think about like how they started, they're unappreciative at first.
Absolutely.
Like,
well, I mean, you look at, I mean, all of them. I mean, most artists aren't appreciated until they die.
If it's not about the hype, If it's not about the hype, then they were not appreciative at first.
Yeah, because I mean, you know what? I liken a lot of this, you know, art and all this stuff to like some of the things that Warhol did.
Yeah.
You know, like what's it, Tetrasism, or what is that called? Where he does the different photos and changes them.
What is that called? It's just like it's just Prince. It's just like But
anyway,
it's
he
his
was
style.
Yeah, but he wasn't truly appreciated until he passed.
And that's what that's the thing about it. I can't wait till I'm 30 to get
Check that out.
I can't wait till I'm 30 to get on. Like, it's about, I should be now, I shouldn't have to work a 9 to 5. I should be making a living off this.
Right. Like, and it's some good stuff,
but
man.
Yeah, it's getting accepted, it's getting there. And I feel like that edge can be so close that like someone so random.
Yeah. Now, do you find that is it right now at this point in your artwork in your collection of art that you're putting out for people? Do you find that you're just kind of in the infancy, and it's gonna blow up? It's just a matter of time.
I mean, if it doesn't blow, it doesn't blow. That means you just gotta change your direction. You know what I mean? Like just be different. Like last time I presented paintings, Leo came in here today, and when he seen this, and he was like, "Dude, this does not look like Rakeyn's work. Like, are you serious?" Like,
but he was saying it in a good way, right?
He was saying it in a good way.
That's good. That's good.
The thing is like, if you're constantly like changing, and you're like, you know what I mean? You always got something on the plate. Like, it's just so interesting. It's like, how did you evolve from this to this?
Right.
And that's what I see in like every artist's work. Like every artist that I know, I've worked with most of the artists in here, and I just understand how they work. You know what I mean? And it's just as far as like how things evolve from one thing to the next is so interesting, because it gets more in depth. It gets more personal.
That's good. That's good.
It gets more conscious in a way, as far as like what you understand about what you're doing. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I don't know, man. Like, this has a lot of meaning to it. Like,
and it does.
I can talk all night about this.
Absolutely.
And I could talk all. This is not.
Is this Lake Michigan?
No, it's actually Virginia Beach.
Oh, really?
It's
okay. So you're from Norfolk State and all that? Check that out. Yeah, that's her family. Yeah. This is Michael's mother right here.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, like I'm from there, and it's just like I like to grasp that influence from where I'm from to current date.
Absolutely.
And show people that I'm different from y'all. You know, I'm not from here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just here for school.
Bring your own perspective.
Bring your own perspective into what you do.
And your work has to evolve.
Yeah, it has to
and
evolve.
And that's what you were talking about. You said each time it comes is different.
It's
because
different.
your work evolves itself. It becomes its own creation.
Its own medium, its own definition.
It's almost like a piece of you comes out. And the more you let out and be free, the more it becomes free and expresses you.
Exactly. I'm glad y'all understand this, especially as the parents of Mike. He's so underground right now.
Yeah.
It's just like, you gotta understand.
And he doesn't even share everything.
Yeah, that's the thing. this is like digital. We have to compete with technology.
Right.
This is why we're doing digital work today. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I'm glad. Like I said, I'm really impressed with you all embracing the technology.
Yeah, compared to traditional like painting, like people don't care about that shit no more. It's just it's like all
because
about
of the technology. You bring in so much of more than what's actually there.
Yeah.
What you can do with art takes so long now.
It takes so long. It's like, and it's all about accessibility. It's gotten to the point about accessibility that it's just like.
I always say is just keep being encouraged and know that when you express that, you express who you were created to be.
Yeah.
And that's what I tell him. I said, don't worry about being like everybody else. Who God created you to be, and when you do that, you're
Mike's a wonderful person. I'm glad I know him. He's influenced me on a lot of ways, and he's one of my like. I want to say like say that I work at 9 to 5. He's one of my coworkers, man. He's out here doing the same thing
Absolutely.
I'm doing. Like I'm glad we do.
It's a fraternity,
shows.
man.
Yeah.
It's a fraternity. Without
he's on a different level. Like you know what I mean? He's doing it differently from what I'm doing.
Absolutely.
But I feel like we all did pieces on paper. Like this dude has actually like sculpture going on.
Yeah.
And like this is just an object. This ain't shit. Like this is nothing. Like I can just rip this and like you know what I mean? No, it's just something. But the thing is, it was made for technology. Your mic put up, it was made on technology. It was online. This is online. And I feel like it won't get that same effect. So what we gotta do, I told everyone in here, like, it's one other artist that's cool. But I told everyone in here, it's like, what we gotta do is work about medium. Like, how can we make this into real life?
like
you know
exposure.
what I mean? Into exposure. And that's the thing with, like, Mike, he has that eye, he has that sense. And I feel like I want to do more shows with him. And, like, a few other artists in here, like, we gotta be
the other part though is you have to educate other people about what it is. So they will appreciate it. Because they don't have it. They have to get it.
Talk.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Just be encouraged.
What's your name again, man?
Rakeyn, man.
Rakeyn. All right, cool. I got you, man.
No doubt, man.
This is going to end up on the tube, man. All right.
No doubt, man. Appreciate that.